right, let's get growing. Day 24 of fall, year 2 on ImPondsible Farm. And we are looking to go to Ginger Island, to the volcano dungeon, and start enchanting things. That's part of our goals for today. Today being the 2-month anniversary of my streaming adventures. Well, you did, unless you did. Did you not claim it? Egg salad got it. I don't know why it was delayed. Good morning, all. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? Today we're looking to do Volcano Dungeon. Well, it looks like Egg Salad had claimed it, but there was a bit of a delay, and that's why it was out of stock. There was a bit of a delay. You actually commented before the first came through. Good morning, Mango. Welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? Egg Salad, rough day today, but we'll get through it. I'm sorry to hear that. If there's anything that any of us internet friends can do, I'm sure all you have to do is ask. Thank you, thank you. Good morning, Wolfie. Welcome in. How's it growing, Wolfie? Shannon. If you're on a couch, on a chair, at the table, on a bus, on a train, or at your desk at work, you have my blessing to nap. It does work. Just close your eyes. We are looking to get to Ginger Island. Our copper hoe is ready. We're looking to get to Ginger Island, but you're in bed. Yes, I know. I do need to. Okay, hold on. We're gonna game this out. We're gonna work on this. This is adding an entire extra word. It's adding an entire extra word. I'm not sure the pacing really fits it. Shannon, if you're in your bed, on a couch, on a chair, at a table, on a bus, on a train, or at your desk at work, you have my blessing to nap. Yeah, the pacing doesn't really work there. I'm going to have to remove something to add bed. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Trying a new tea soon was recommended. Yorkshire tea. You know, I've never had Yorkshire tea. I've had English breakfast. I've had Irish morning tea. I actually really liked the Irish morning tea. But I've never had Yorkshire tea. I will add that to the list. The best kind of tea. Okay, sounds like there's a bit of a following. So it sounds like you may have picked a good choice. Our crops are ready. And that's probably the last round of crops we'll get this season. It's a neutral luck day. I think maybe for the 2-month anniversary, maybe this afternoon we go back and we visit our old market farm and go ahead and bankrupt Pierre again. Because after the fact, I did realize that we bankrupted Pierre, and then I exited the game without sleeping. So we can go back and revisit that, and we can do that all over again. Because I never saved the game after we bankrupted Pierre. So at any point in time, we could always just go back and do that again. Just for the giggles. Alright, well that'll be this afternoon then for the after lunch. We'll do that. We'll just kind of mess around. We'll do a little farm tour. And maybe we'll save it this time. What does bankrupting Pierre entail? Harvesting the last of the ancient fruit and selling 7,000 ancient fruit to him all at once. Mooshake and Moolity have been petted. Tumnus has been petted, and Alan have been petted. Back's healing, resting, all good. That's good, that's good. I think the truffle oil we made just so that we would be able to make a rain totem for the crafting. So we can do that before I forget. Quackers has been petted. Nugget has been petted. Duck Vader has been petted. Lizard has been petted. Sir Exilot has been petted. Hen Solo has been petted. Sharptooth has been petted. Reptar has been petted. Ribbits has been petted. And Chickadee has been petted. Alright. And let's go ahead and make that rain totem. Just to get that out of the way. I'll put it in here with all the other stuff that we're never going to use that I've crafted one of each of. Emma is now lurking like a champ. Lurking is greatly encouraged. We love lurkers. Do your thing, Emma. We love you. Welcome in, by the way. I hope you're growing well today. Ember working on transferring the entire DMC thread list into hex codes on Asprite. None of that made any sense to me, but I wish you luck. Ember is now lurking like a champ. Lurking is greatly encouraged. We love lurkers. Do your thing, Ember. We love you. Alright. Doing our farm chores. Whoop. Which include petting the cat. Good morning, Pickles. And Shannon is now lurking for sleepy time. Shannon is now lurking like a champ. Lurking is greatly encouraged. We love lurkers. Do your thing, Shannon. We love you. Good morning, Fluff Bubbles. Welcome in. It's good to see you in here. How's it growing? We've just got started for the day for our 2-month anniversary day of streaming. This morning we're just going to continue with the fish pond challenge, but this afternoon we will be revisiting an old challenge, the Market Farmer challenge, and we will be selling Pierre 7 million ancient fruit again, just for the pleasure of bankrupting his snake butt. 3 pine cones for the perch. Thank you. It has been a wonderful 2 months. I have been having a great time. Alright, we do need 3 pine cones for the perch. This is my favorite part. Just tossing stuff in the pond just makes me happy. Alright. We'll make sure these guys are all taken care of. We do have another quest from the void salmon today, and from the octopus. I am carrying around our prismatic shards and our cinder shards, just to remind myself to, we do need to go get Robin started on another pond, just to remind myself to enchant my stuff. Ooh, a cup of green tea. I don't think we can do that just yet. I have not been befriending Caroline. Do we have 2 hearts with Caroline? We do, so we can go do that. It is Wednesday, but the community center is done, so Pierre's should be open all week now. So we do have enough hearts to go get that tea sapling recipe, and that is top priority now. Egg salad redeemed stretch. Thank you, egg salad. Thank you. Oh, yes. DMC is the company who makes all the embroidery thread I use, and I want to be able to make cross-stitch patterns on my laptop. A pixel art program. You didn't have to come back to explain that to me, but thank you. A pixel art program is easier for me to use than most cross-stitch pattern maker programs. To get all the thread colors into Sprite, I have to enter each individual color's hex code. There's several hundred to do. Oh my goodness. So you have, I mean, obviously, you have checked out the other programs, because I know they exist. A pixel art program, easier to use than the cross-stitch pattern maker programs. So it's just a usability difference then. Thank you, Egg Salad, for the stretch and the posture check. I do appreciate that. Alright, so we can go get the tea sapling recipe from Carolyn. We can go do that cutscene. That's top priority because a fish wants it. And what else have we got going on? We've got a few quests over here. 10 taro root. It was 3 before, so now we need to go grow 10 more. A diamond, I can do that. The mango and the petrified slime, I can do that. Just prefer drawing in Sprite, then I'll transfer the finished drawing into the pattern program to assign symbols to each color and make it into a proper pattern. Okay, so you're listing, even though you're going to transfer it into the pattern program, you're still listing all of the hex codes in Sprite so that you can see visually what colors you're doing the design with. And to make sure that the transfer is accurate, I guess. So that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work to put in, but I'm sure the results will speak for themselves. Okay, petrified slime. Green tea. I think I'm going to wait for all of this. I'm going to go get Robin first. And then we'll take care of that stuff. I'll go get Robin. Let me think about this. I'll go get Robin, and then I'll go do Carolyn's cutscene. And then we'll take care of the fish quests. Need to be exact with the colors I draw so the transfer will be accurate. Yes, okay, I'm picking it up. I might be slow, but I am getting it. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for being so patient with me. I get it now. All right, Robin, back to work. Here's your peach for the week. There's your peach for the week. Now I need you to get back to work. There we go. Moving along, moving along. Alright, we'll swing by Pierre's. We'll get that cutscene out of the way. And then I think we'll get the recipe tomorrow. Oh, it is George's birthday today. I'm not going to bother with special gifts. I'm just going to give him the peach. Oh. More cutscenes. We're going to have a lot of cutscenes because we have been making a lot of progress here. Oh, chill. You're wondering what that good smell is. Why, that's nice of you to say. I'm actually baking my famous cookies. Here, why don't you try one? Oh boy. Granny's special cookies. Why would you be mean to Granny? That doesn't make any sense. It's delicious. Thank you. I think I've come to know you well enough to give you my recipe. Just make sure to keep it a secret. Learned how to make cookies. Nope, I will be singing it from the rooftops. I will not be keeping it secret. Everybody needs some of Granny's cookies in their lives. You remembered my birthday? I'm impressed. All right. All right, and let's give Granny her peach. Okay. And you know what? I might as well swap the pan with the rod there so that I can just swap back between. I like using the pan as my default carrying tool so that I stop slashing people. And so that I don't cut anything I don't intend to cut. I want to pull a prank on my dad. I'll need anchovy. Keep it a secret, Abigail. Absolutely, absolutely, yes. Absolutely, yes. That is exactly what we want to do. We want to be participating in pranking Pierre. Excuse me. I need to go into your tea room. I'm just going to blast by you. Whoops, there are ads coming. Please turn your volume down if you're not subscribed. Please turn your volume down if you're not subscribed. Ads are on the way. You won't miss anything. I'm taking a break as well. I'll see you in a couple minutes. Ashy is now lurking like a champ. Lurking is greatly encouraged. We love lurkers. Do your thing, Ashy. We love you. Thanks for the lurk. I'm just waiting for the ad break. Sipping on my tea. Alright, everyone should be back from ads now. Sorry about that. I almost did not catch it in time. It does happen sometimes. Alright, so when we left off, we were going into Carolyn's tea room, and the cutscene was just starting. Thankfully, when you click off the screen, Stardew pauses. So here we go for Carolyn's tea cutscene. Oh, we got a tea leaves. Good morning, Chill. I'm glad you came in. Been meaning to show you this. It's my private sunroom. So what do you think? I think it's very relaxing in here. Professor, good morning, welcome in, how's it growing? Just at a garden center with my grandparents. Wanted to pop a lurk though. Well, thank you for the lurk, I do appreciate it. That sounds like a wonderful morning. When I step in here, I feel calm and relaxed right away. It's really therapeutic. I would love to have a little greenhouse, honestly. That would be wonderful. You see, this is my sanctuary, a place where I can always find peace. And it's a perfect place to drink my homegrown tea. Here, let's have a cup. Absolutely have a cup of tea. While chugging it maybe wasn't the best choice. I love to come in here for a fresh cup of tea every day. It's my little ritual. Let me try to explain. Just going to turn the game volume up a little bit for this cutscene. When I'm alone with relaxing tea, my mind is empty and free to wander. Who knows what might appear? Oh. A strange little creature has jumped out of the teacup. That's definitely unexpected. I hope that makes sense. That made no sense whatsoever, Caroline, but we're gonna keep on going like it did. Life can be pretty hectic, so having a hobby like this is nice. Feel free to come here and relax anytime you want, okay? Cool. Thank you, Caroline. That's really nice of you. It is very relaxing. Alright, I'll turn the game volume back down to its normal levels. There we go. It's a little bit finicky to get it there. And then we'll continue on with our day. And tomorrow we should get the recipe for the tea sapling. But just by walking in, we did get the 1 tea leaves. So we can, in fact, make ourselves 1 cup of tea for our fish quest. So it looks like we probably won't be getting to Ginger Island today. Although this might not take us long. All I have to do is just throw this in here. And then we can clean up. I think we needed a diamond. And I can't remember what else. We needed a diamond and something else. We'll look. Petrified slime, that's what it was. The diamond was for them. 10 taro roots, a mango, petrified slime. That's the green tea for the octopus. Okay, so we just need a petrified slime, and then we're good to go. We can, in fact, we only have 1, thank goodness. We can make it over to Ginger Island, although I do want to harvest all that. That was their last quest as well, so they'll be up to 10 with that. We won't have to do another quest with that. I'm not sure that there's much point, but we will at least have more of this. Professor on a 15 stream streak. Thank you, Professor. Thank you. I think we keep this stuff. I think we bank this stuff. And now we can. We can go to Ginger Island. I do want to take the ancient seeds over with us. as well as the iridium sprinklers. I think we can leave the greenhouse alone with its quality sprinklers. But I do want to take the iridium sprinklers with us over to Ginger Island. All right. And soon enough, we will have that return scepter. It should only be another week or so, and we can get the return scepter. And that just makes my life a lot easier, really, is all that is. It's just a quality of life purchase well worth the 2 million gold. We'll do the return scepter, and then we'll do the golden walnut parrot, and then we'll save up for the golden clock. Okay, now that we have all of these, honestly, I'm just probably selling all of this. I am going to wait for this other patch to come right before we harvest these, and I am also going to wait for all of the pineapples to come right before we harvest those. Oh, that's perfect. That's a perfect two more iridium sprinklers worth of ancient seeds. So I do think we go ahead and do that. Oh, we have more than enough iridium sprinklers over here. So I think we actually take those iridium sprinklers back. We take those iridium sprinklers back with us. The gourmand frog, we're not going to bother. We're not going to bother with the gourmand frog. We're going to be buying those golden walnuts. I'm not waiting to grow all that stuff that he wants. I'm just going to buy the rest of the golden walnuts from the parrot. Oh, we don't have... Okay, that just destroys it, and that doesn't do anything. We don't have our hoe with us. Okay, now the question is... I think we do. I think we go up here and we enchant our pan. Okay, we just have to have it in our inventory. Fisher on a pan? Oh yeah, you can get fish from panning with that enchantment. Okay, but that's not what we want. Generous. I think that was what we want. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Enchantments. And let's scroll down. Generous increases the maximum amount of found non-ore items. Yes, that is what we wanted. That is what we wanted. That does give us a better chance of getting a lucky ring, specifically because it increases the number of non-ore items we can find, the maximum number that we can gather. So it gives us an extra chance, an extra roll each and every time that we pan for something. We get an extra roll for it. Okay, and then I think I want to do shaving. I want to try to go for shaving on the axe. Powerful. Swift. Okay. We need to farm more cinder shards. So that's what we'll do right now. We will end up heading back. We will end up heading back to the valley. We will end up heading back to the valley. I do want to start killing the lava lurks, just in case they'll drop a dragon's tooth. Just in case they'll drop a dragon's tooth. Nope, couldn't reach it. they do have that chance. And other than that, we just want to be farming some cinder shards. I should probably be bringing stacks of bombs in here to just farm up some cinder shards. We do want to be killing these. I don't know if the magic quiver, I don't know if the trinket kills them if they count. Good morning, Mama Bear. Welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? I'll have to look that up. I know there are other things, like if the frog swallows a monster, it does not count. But I don't know. Maybe it does count if the magic quiver kills them. Alright, so I'm actually going to look that up right now. Do magic quiver kills count towards monster eradication? Monsters killed by the magic quiver trinket count towards monster eradication goals. Treats the damage source as the player, unlike the frog, which steals the kills. That's good news. That's great news. Okay. That's wonderful news. So I don't have to worry about whether or not I'm the one killing it. The magic quiver will do it. I'm not seeing... Oh, I have to go the whole way through that? No, thank you. I think we're just going to give up. We're going to give up the rest of this day, and we will go... We've got the generous enchant on our pan. We will go ahead and head back to the dig site and try to fish up something. Try to fish up something before we head back to Stardew Valley for the day. What I would really like is a shortcut to level 5. Oh, let's make sure we gift Leo here. We've got our generous enchant on the iridium pan. We did get lucky with that, I think. So now I just need to see if there's anything at the dig site. It generally refreshes pretty quickly. So we can just kind of chill here for a minute. See if we can get a panning spot train going. And maybe I'll get a lucky ring for my 2-month streaming anniversary. Did I hear it? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I hear that water drop noise. But I'm mistaken. Oh, no, I did. I did. There it is. Okay, I definitely heard it again. Oh, that was a good one. Okay, it did not repeat, but we did get a diamond and somehow a houseplant. We panned up a houseplant. That's an interesting one. Oh, that's the fossil I need. That is the fossil I need. Okay. So, we'll go ahead and throw away some things. Oh, I forgot to plant the tubers. Okay, so I don't have enough tubers to make it work, though. Okay, so right now we're just going to run back. We're going to run back and fish until we pass out on the beach so that we wake up on our farm. I really did not like waking up on Ginger Island because we have so much stuff to do at the farm every day with all of our fish ponds. I want to wake up there. I want to wake up on the farm in the morning, get all of our farm work done, and then go over to Ginger Island. I don't like the opposite. Alright, let's get over to my favorite spot here. And I also need to pray for rain. Actually, I have a rain totem, so I don't have to pray for rain. If it's not raining tomorrow, we can go ahead and we will pop that rain totem so that we can get our red snapper that I need for our fish ponds. Trigger is raiding with a party of 6. Welcome in, Trigger and friends. Good morning, Trigger. How's it growing? Thank you for the raid. How's it growing? That's actually the first time I think I've seen Repo gameplay. It was kind of cute, actually. Those robots were kind of cute. For a horror game, it was pretty cute. We're just chilling here. Ely yelled at me since it was 12.5 hours. Why? Because it was too short? They are super cute, yes. They are. That was the first time I've really watched any gameplay of that. It was too short. Yes, it was too short. 12.5 hours is too short. No, I take a lunch break after 3 hours. Time for us to sleep and recharge soon. Hold on, let me shout out Trigger and also do it. I only learned out how to do the Steam shout out yesterday. There we go. Welcome in, Trigger. Welcome in, Ely. Welcome in, Raccoon. How's it growing? We're just chilling here on ImPondsible Farm. I have to check my own thing. We are 48 out of 101 ponds in. So we're almost halfway there. We're starting to kind of work on some of the perfection goals as a side quest. One day you should try Repo with us. I might think about it. I think I saw it on the Steam Spring Sale, actually. I saw a few things on the Steam Spring Sale that I kind of want to get. It's very hard to hold yourself back from buying Steam Spring Sale games. It's one of the true tests of your willpower. I think I would be up for it. It did look like there was probably some scary moments. Just gifted a bunch out for multiplayer nights, yeah. Yeah, it did look like there would be some scary moments, but the robots were super cute. And I didn't really understand everything that was going on. Add me on Steam when you can. Just look up my account name. You're Ely Art on Steam as well. I am Chill Gardening TTV on Steam. Thank you for the Gigantify, Trigger. Yes, they are super cute. I love that. And I also like this Trigger saying, you guys would die in a horror movie. You would be the first to die. We'll just sell that. Obviously, I'm keeping the row, though. Took me forever to figure out what to do. But that's because I don't pay attention. I was busy getting lost. That's going to be me, Ely. That's going to be me. I'm going to be completely lost the entire time. Dying nonstop. Raccoon, carry Trigger, and Repo. I mean, that's not his story. I think that depends who you ask, right? He lies. Well, I mean, I think that's where I stopped talking. I think that's where I changed the subject. But yes, it did look like some fun, I will say. It did look like some fun. Thank you for the follow. I do have anonymous follows. So if you would like to announce yourself in chat, that's fine. If you'd like to lurk, that's fantastic. We love lurkers here. But I appreciate you being here. Welcome in, welcome in. Trigger wants to be carried like a prince. And there's our pass out for the day. Jill can carry me like a prince. Don't we just all want to be swept off our feet, right? All right, let me adjust. If Trigger will let me adjust the fishing pass outs down 1. There we go. Down to 15. That's a nice... Nope, never mind. Back to 16. Back to 6. Thank you. Thank you for the fish till we pass out, Trigger. All right, so we didn't really do much yesterday. 6, 7. What's that mean? The fish till we pass out? Oh, fish till we pass out. Thank you for the fish till we pass out. So on your screen, Ely, you'll see the fish till we pass out days left. I've made that a redeem, and every time someone redeems one, that counter goes up by 1, the fish till we pass out at the top of the screen. And as long as there are numbers left, I have to fish until we pass out. I'm not allowed to go to bed. And we actually have a quote for this. No more sleep. Once is enough. See, Millie, what a wonderful viewer Millie is, allowed me to go to bed once during the first year of this challenge. But now, no more. No more sleep. No more bed. I absolutely did, Trigger. That was wonderful. What are you still going to do with it? Just some more mastering? Are you going to add more harmonies still? Or are you going to leave it? It was very simple and clean, and I really actually liked it very simple and clean. So I was wondering how much more work you intended to do to it. Clean it, balance it a little. Yeah, I really did. I liked that simple and clean style for that one. It went so well with the song. Alright, we'll go collect our diamonds here. Alright, Raccoon, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for chilling with me. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for keeping me company. I appreciate you. And have a great day. We'll get our green tea for our inventory's full. My ears pick up the smallest details. Yeah, I know. It's your own art, right? So you're going to be picky about your own art. That's normal. That's normal. We did get an artifact that we needed. That was a good day yesterday. And I do have enough tarot tubers, so I need to remember to bring those with me. So now I just clean stuff up. After we fish until we pass out, it takes me a good extra minute to just clean up my inventory. Okay. Alright, we're good to go. We'll check our mail. Thanks for stopping by my sunroom yesterday. Wink, wink. I usually drink tea alone, but it was fun to share with you. Nudge, nudge. I've enclosed instructions on how to prepare and grow your own tea. No pressure, but if you do end up growing some, make sure to bring me a cup. That's a hint. Caroline, tea sapling recipe. Nice. Linus found us unconscious last night. Nice. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready? I've got some roe. It's time to take care of the animals. Millie, good morning, good morning. Ely, I've got to make a phone call, then pass out. Only got 4 hours of sleep. Need to get some after I deal with some stuff. Absolutely, Ely. And I will just go ahead and gift you my blessing to nap before you go. Ely, if you're on the couch, on a chair, at a table, on a bus, on a train, or at your desk at work, you have my blessing to nap. It does work. Just close your eyes. All right. Millie, good morning. Welcome in. How's it growing? Millie is not a streamer, but she has made some art for our channel, so I have an auto shout out for her. We love Millie. All right, let's make some cheese and pet our animals. Mooshake and Moolady have been petted. Tumnus has been petted. Alan and Alan have been petted. Not a streamer yet. Oh, Millie. You will have to keep us apprised of that situation. I want to know. I want to know. I'm going to want one of those founders badges for your channel. Sharptooth has been petted. Nugget has been petted. Ribbits has been petted. Hen Solo has been petted. Chickadee has been petted. Reptar has been petted. Lizard has been petted. Duck Vader has been petted. Quackers has been petted. And Sir Exilot has been petted. Good morning, Pickles. Love you. We'll check out the greenhouse, see what's going on in there. It's good. That'll be good for a couple days. I think I do want to stop in at Pierre's at some point and get some pomegranate trees so that we can woo Elliot. Venom Vow, listening to you play while redeeming all my quest games. Going to be at it for a while? Absolutely. Absolutely. Lurking is encouraged. We love lurkers. Thank you for stopping in. I do appreciate that. You can, if you desire, you can go ahead and put in the lurk command. It's !lurk, and then we know that you're here, but you're not available in chat. That just helps us out a little bit. Millie, been thinking about streaming, so I would like to give it a try, but right now I don't have the availability yet. But whenever it becomes a thing, I will let you all know. Please do. Please do. I do have that self-promo channel in the Discord, and I will be absolutely recommending everyone give it a shot as soon as I know that it's up. Keep us informed. All right. We've got our row chest there for our row shed. I forgot to try to plant taro root over at Ginger Island Farm yesterday. We do have that green tea. The green tea is in the house. I just had a full inventory. That reminds that my new mic arrives today. Very nice, very nice. Alright, we gotta plant that taro root. That's a mango. And this is a green tea. We're not gonna have the mango for quite some time. But we do have the green tea, so let's get that taken care of before I inevitably forget. Plan so far, streaming is Stardew, Animal Crossing, crafting, vibing streams. Absolutely. You know, I'm not as much a crafter or a viber, right? But I've seen a lot of people that are really happy, I think very similar to my own stream, to just put someone on in the background and do their drawing just like you do, Millie. So I think that might go well. And Ashy Cadabra, if you haven't been over to hers, I need to make up a shout for her as well. Let me write that down. Ashy and Raspberry also. The crafting streams, I think, are wonderful. You can really just chill with someone, you know? Just hang out, do your own thing. Alright. Robin's working away. Oh, that's right. Bring Abigail an anchovy. Alright, let's try to find Abigail, and then I think we go over to Ginger Island. I've got the taro tubers. Mama Bear, hopefully I'll be well enough to get back to it next week. Darn you, autocorrect. Yes, that would be nice. Actual crafting venom, yes. Yes, Millie is quite the crafter. Yeah, Millie, I'm with you. If I were to play Minecraft, it would probably be creative mode. I still have never played it yet. Alright, if we're going to find Abigail, we may as well get those pomegranate trees while we're here. Looking for cranberries for Evelyn. We could do that too. Here's that sardine. Don't say a word to my dad? Absolutely not. You can count on me to make sure that your dad gets pranked. Mama spend all night playing modded Minecraft. There you go. Alright, I do want to get a couple pomegranate trees. I think maybe 5. We'll say 5 pomegranate trees. There is peaceful. Well, I think they're just saying the creative mode. Peaceful is a thing. I don't know. I don't know. I've never played it. I know lots of people around me have played it, but I have never played it. Alright, and we might as well... It's only 30,000 gold. We might as well get the catalog while we're here. We want to stop back at the house and get a cranberry for Evelyn. That old sweetheart. Difficulty, peaceful, easy, normal, hard, and hardcore. Oh, so this is different. So there's creative mode, and then in survival mode there is a peaceful difficulty. Okay. Does that mean that the monsters do not attack you at all? They do exist, but they don't attack? They don't exist. So what's the difference between peaceful and creative? We'll put the catalog inside. Oh, I had already got a catalog. How about that? Oh, I forgot. Imagine me forgetting. Creative, the mobs are there. Oh, okay. Alright, let's get these pomegranate trees planted. 1, 2. I'll just move the chest. 3, 4. Or, you know what? No, I'll just put the 5th one there. There we go. We're all good to go. I don't think... Does tree fertilizer work on fruit trees? I don't think it does. I don't think it does, but let's look it up. It only speeds the growth of wild trees. Yeah, it does not work on fruit trees. In creative mode, you can fly around. You have access to every single block in the game and can build with them freely. Oh, okay, so it's just full-on cheats. Creative mode. In peaceful, you still have to play the game, but there's no combat. Okay. So I think I would prefer peaceful then. Yeah, creative mode is just... It's just an art program at that point. Okay, so we need a cranberry for Evelyn. We'll stop by and grab our prize ticket. Cranberry. We'll stop by and grab our prize ticket. And then we'll head over to Ginger Island. We will plant our taro roots and probably try to farm some more cinder shards to get shaving on the axe. Our wood has been our main... hey, Elliot. A tiny crab appears to have made his home in my shirt pocket. Yes, this is our guy. This is definitely our guy. Waiting for my new PC to arrive so I can play Minecraft in VR. Whoa, that sounds like a recipe for motion sickness to me. Is that the cranberries I requested? It is. It is indeed the cranberries you requested. And also have a peach. Baking cookies shaped like little pumpkins. That's so cute. That's so cute. Alright, our quests have been satisfied. Remember, I was looking at Enderman for the first time, not knowing the rule. I screamed so loud when it poofed in front of me. Don't get motion sickness easily. I just can't stand for very long without back pain. Okay. Is standing required to do the motions for the VR? That doesn't sound right. Thank you. This looks special. Not for every game. Okay. Oh no, today's Thursday. Okay, we're not going to Ginger Island today. Today is Thursday. We are going to the desert. We probably can still go to Ginger Island also. Gus's famous omelet again. Biome balance again. Okay. So we'll do Gus's famous omelet again though. Because obviously we have plenty of eggs, and then we'll complete it automatically after that. But we definitely are going to the desert. I already have the prismatic shards in my inventory. So that's not a problem. We can just go straight to the bus. And then we can go back by the farm, grab some eggs, and then go to Ginger Island. We'll make it there. We'll make it there. We do have to plant some taro root. And to be fair, we should probably plant all of the taro root. And that way, with the rest of it that we don't need for the fish, we can put them in the seed makers. Oh, yes. Alright. I probably should have brought my other stuff, but we're not. It's not an emergency. We don't need the other stuff just yet. I just want that. We do need to get that desert warp totem recipe. Mama is now lurking like a champ. Lurking is greatly encouraged. We love lurkers. Do your thing, Mama. We love you. I will need to get that eventually just to complete the crafting recipes. I don't intend to craft my own warp totems. They're 3 Omni Geodes each. I have no... Oh, I don't even have a hoe right now, so... Not worth bothering. Speaking of which, I'm pretty sure the hoe is ready. See, this is the first day. The first day coming back. Got all kinds of stuff. Some games, yes, but not all of them. Standing helps in some, but you can sit in a chair that rotates. Okay. That's helpful. That's helpful. Alright, the cow decal. Can we put it in the barn? Can we put decals in the barn? No, apparently not. Can I move? No, you can't move the windows and such. You can't really decorate the walls in the barn. Oh, darn. So we'll just put it in here in the chest that we're never going to do anything with. And there was the rain totem. There we go. That way we can catch us a red snapper tomorrow. We've already caught one. We've already given it to the community center, but now we need one for our fish ponds. Alright, we have plenty of magic rock candy. I'm not going to buy the bombs until we actually have the day to go. I'm not going to buy the bombs until we actually have the day to go. Because I would like to just save our money. If we're not going to get an Iridium Luck Day, we'll just save the money so we can get the return scepter faster. Also, updating the queen beans. If we make them into jelly, dehydrating, or wine, they do not disappear. Okay, interesting. Are they still basically worthless, though? I think you said the jam was like 65 gold or something. So are they still, all of it is pretty much worthless? Sent to pick and stream chat? Okay. Key fruit jelly, 52 gold. Dried key fruit, 32 gold. They are pretty much worthless. Yes. They are pretty much worthless. Oh well. It's still some interesting information either way. Just one more thing about the game. We're always just constantly learning new things about this game. The game is so deep and so complex for such a simple, fun, cozy game, right? We do wanna get 5 iron bars and go upgrade the hoe again, and then stop by the museum to drop off that trilobite fossil. So upgrade that to a steel hoe. By the time we get it fully upgraded and enchanted and everything, we won't need any more. We won't need any more artifacts. All right. We are very close. We are very close. We did get all the minerals. The whole mineral collection is done. And we just need 3 more artifacts. The golden tablet was 1. But we used the ones we got for the fish, which was still the right call. I'm not second guessing that. The fish are going to need more stuff, so we did that first. We've got to get the rib, which usually I've gotten the rib much earlier than that. And then the skull. I think both of these can be gotten from the dig site, so I think we shouldn't have a problem. Alright, so now we can go to Ginger Island. I think now, if we walk back to the house and take the teleporter, I think that would have been almost exactly the same amount of time. We'll get there. We'll plant our taro roots so that we can do that blue discus quest. Oh, let me jot this down. South is aquamarine. I've been writing them down. If we can figure out the puzzle before we buy the golden walnuts from the parrot, then that's a little bit less money. Let's have a look. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. We do have some grapes, which I'm just going to sell. At this point, we should have saved enough of everything to satisfy what we need. I'm leaving the rest of Ginger Island Farm completely open so that we can do the shipping. I've got the pineapples here. That's going to be for our own use. The ancient fruit is for money. And then the rest of this is just going to be once we get Pierre's missing stock list. Oh, I don't even have a hoe with me. So what I need to do is just plant them in these empty spots. Hey, it works. It works. It's enough. Thank you, Millie. Thank you. It's been a pleasure. It's been an absolute pleasure. Alright, so anything more than 10, we can stick in the seed makers. Okay. I think we just do the dig site, and then maybe we just step into the volcano dungeon for a moment to try to get some more cinder shards. We do have enough for 1 enchantment, so maybe we should do that first. Just do 1 enchantment on the axe and hope that we get the shaving next. Oh. So this afternoon, Millie, we will be, I think, in honor of the 2-month anniversary, we will visit the Market Farmer farm. We'll visit Farming Farm and go ahead and bankrupt Pierre again just for the giggles. And we'll just kind of hang out, maybe do some more decorating, and I think actually save the game this time. Last time I realized after we bankrupted Pierre that I never did save the game, so that is what's allowing us to go back and do it again immediately, because we're still actually on that very day. Yep, we're still on that day, on the morning of bankrupting Pierre. We have not done it yet. And that's fine. We can just do it again. But I think I will save the game this time. I think we'll continue on. Maybe do some more decorating. Maybe have a little fun. Let's see. Isn't there something we can do with these guys? There's something we can do with the monkeys, and I can't remember what it is. Do it twice, hit him where it hurts? Yeah. I don't remember what it is. Okay. We're going to do the axe. Do that. And hope that it's shaving that comes off of here. Efficient. Nope. Okay. So we'll go back. We'll farm a few cinder shards. I think we just keep doing it, right? I think we just keep doing it. Every time we have a special event, we go back and we bankrupt Pierre again. It does turn out that killing things with the magic quiver does count towards monster eradication goals. So that's good news. Oh, there's a dragon tooth. It's very good news. All right. Oh, that was just a copper. Any other cinder shards or lava lurks? I do need to kill these magma sprites. I kind of want to wait to finish the monster eradication goals until I have a better sword. The galaxy sword's still not great. We are going to do... I had my volume up way too loud. Still haven't found more tooth. This is the first time I've ever just found them laying on the ground, and we've done it twice in a row here. Alright, let's just head back out. We'll head back out. We'll stop by the dig site to see if there's any more panning spots to be had. I really want that lucky ring. Man, do I ever want that lucky ring. I want to get... We're going to do a lot of skull caverns for this run. I want to get to the point where we can go in the skull caverns and come back with an entire stack of 999 iridium. Nope, no panning spot. I'll give it a second. So I want 2 lucky rings, really. I want one to put on my crab shell ring and one to put with the iridium band. And that will give us a lot more A lot more ore, a lot more chances at auto petters. You can pan by the river at the farm too. You're talking about in Cindersap Forest. The thing is, in Cindersap Forest, it is very hard to find the next panning spot. Here at the dig site, no, in the ginger. Oh, yes, yes. But here at the dig site, there's such a small area, and so it's always very easy to find the next one. Over at the farm, it can also be in the ocean, so you'd have to check, the whole map basically. But at the dig site, all you have to do is just run back and forth. So it's very fast and very easy. And I like those words. I like the easy part. Found some at the farm that helped me, yes. So that's the thing, is the panning spots can spawn in any water on the map. Any water on the map, and that water does not necessarily have to be even reachable. Panning spots can spawn where you can't reach them. So the dig site is nice because it just has fewer water tiles on the map, so it's very easy to find them. And I think in the dig site, I think they spawn more frequently in the dig site. That might just be a function of how few water tiles there are, but they do spawn very frequently. Also, if you have higher luck, you have a better chance, first of all, of getting the lucky ring. But also, I think the luck affects how frequently the panning spots spawn. I could be wrong about that one. But yes, so if we're not doing a Skull Cavern run on an Iridium Luck day, we should be doing panning at the dig site. And we might do that sometimes. Right now, it's still Skull Caverns. If we're going to have an Iridium Luck day, it's still Skull Caverns. We don't have enough stone yet. Okay, there we go. There's our pass out. There's our pass out for the day. And we do have an ad break coming up, so we'll go ahead and do that now as well. Let me do the pass outs first, down to 16. We've been just hovering in this 15, 16, 17 zone for quite some time. And then we'll go ahead and do the ad break. If you are not currently subscribed, please turn your volume down. We've got an ad break coming up. I know I can be a little quiet. I know the ads can be a little loud. I don't want them coming in hot and blowing out your eardrums. So if you are not currently subscribed, turn your volume down. You're not going to miss anything. I'm going to be taking a break. I'm going to go get some more tea. I'm going to stretch my legs. And we'll all see each other again in a couple minutes. So turn your volume down now. The ads are starting in 10 seconds. And I will be back in a couple minutes. everyone should be back from ads by now, so we can get back into it. We had a bit of a nothing day yesterday as far as the income is concerned. We didn't really do much of anything. But we will be getting there. We will be getting there. Some days are very large and some days are very low. Excuse me. All right. Nothing going on the farm. Neutral luck day. So it looks like we should be able to do some more volcano dungeon today then. Harvey picked us up last night. We got a stuffing recipe from Pam. We do need to, at some point in the near future, start thinking about doing the cooking. Notice a chill in the air. It could just be the approach of winter, or it could be the tingle of a dark specter here to help us celebrate tomorrow's festival, the Spirit's Eve. Come to town at 10 p.m. if you'd like to participate. I think we have to. Just so that we can, we'll just sell that. We already have a perfect magic quiver. I think we have to just so we can chat up all the villagers, really. Whoops. Okay. Just for those heart points, just for those friendship points. Okay, almost there. There we go. And we'll throw these tarot tubers in there as well. Excuse me, for later. I'll continue carrying our prismatic shards and our cinder shards. Plus you can get golden pumpkin or a prize ticket for the maze. Fair, that's a fair point. I think the golden pumpkin is 5,000 gold, but I've just been hoarding them. We can use those as loved gifts as well, to just help us out with the friendships when we need to. So that is a good point, Millie. Thank you for that. Mooshake and Moolity have been petted. Tumnus has been petted. And Alan have been petted. We're not getting lucky with the pigs giving birth. That's one thing I would like to see a little more of. To be fair, I should have looked at that dino egg. I almost feel like the prismatic dino egg is probably worth more than the mayonnaise. Quackers has been petted. Duck Vader has been petted. Sharptooth has been petted. Chickadee has been petted. Lizard has been petted. Nugget has been petted. Reptar has been petted. Hen Solo has been petted. And Ribbits has been petted. Alright, all the animals have been petted. And we can continue on. I don't think there's anything in the greenhouse today. I think that's going to be tomorrow when the trees are full. So we'll do the rest of our routine here. Didn't know you could give golden pumpkin until later when I accidentally gave Shane it the next morning when I wanted to ship it for money. Aw. Yeah, the golden pumpkins, the pearls, the, what else? The prismatic shards except for Haley. And to be fair, out of these things, the treasure chests, maybe? I don't know about the treasure chests. To be fair, out of all of these things, the prismatic shard is the cheapest. I don't know about the pearls. Let me see about the pearls. Pearls are 2,500, yes. Pumpkins 2,500, pearls 2,500. So out of those things, the prismatic shard's actually the cheapest and the easiest to get. Which is it's a little funny. It's a little funny, but that could definitely be one of our ways of befriending everyone, because we're going to always have a lot of prismatic shards. We are. Our Skull Cavern runs are always going to bring us more than we need. Oh, and it is raining. Today is when we need to fish for that red snapper. That's why I popped the rain totem yesterday. Just so that we could do that. So we're going to do that as soon as we finish with our morning chores here. We're going to make sure we get a red snapper. It does seem like Robin might be done. If that's the case, then we do need to get back up to Robin's as well. Yes, Robin is done, so we do need to get back up to Robin's. The Star Drop Tea is my go-to, save up and just bomb villagers. Yes, the Star Drop Tea doesn't count as a daily gift, so that's kind of an extra. It's an add-on. Krobus, Dwarf, and Sandy left to get full hearts. It's because I keep forgetting I can talk to them. Yeah, they're very out of the way. You know, each of those three people is not in the village. They're the ones that are outside the village. So, and they never come in the village. 2 algae. 2 green algae for the carp. So it's very easy to forget them. The squid, is that, I think that's sardines. I think that's 2 sardines for the squid. So algae and sardines, and let's do that first. Absolutely, that's definitely sardines and algae. I think it was just 2 of each. Yep, thank you. This green algae will keep us healthy. Yeah, the Star Drop Tea is really the only reason I'm still doing the prize tickets. Sardine really makes us feel at home. Just in the chance that I can get more Star Drop Tea. Happy hearts don't disappear once you get full access because, man, it's hard to keep up with talking to everyone. Yes, absolutely. If you had to maintain the 10 hearts with everyone, that would turn into quite the grind. You'd have to talk to them all of the time. So I am also very glad that that's not the case. All right, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and stone. We'll go get Robin started, and then we'll come back and we'll fish for the red snapper. I believe it's available until 7 p.m., so we've got the whole day left. We should get it fairly quickly, I think. I don't think it's that rare. It just has to be raining, as P-Bug pointed out. Thank you, P-Bug. Alright, there we go. And I also need to adjust our progress to 49. There we go. Alright. I believe Demetrius is already at 10 hearts. Already gifted Maru as well. Alright, the only thing is Sebastian. I can't get in his bed, in his room. I can't get in his room yet. I'm not trying to get in Sebastian's bed. I promise you, I'm not trying to get in Sebastian's bed. We do have 1 fully grown mystic tree. Whoops. Tell you what, I'll just cut these down while we're here. Usually do 2 to 3 people I talk to until I reach full hearts, then go to the next people. Only talk to everyone during events since most are there anyway. Yeah, that's pretty much how I handle it as well. I tend to focus 2 or 3 people at a time and just keep going down the list. But we're doing pretty well. We're at the end. We're at fall of year 2. We've got 3 maxed out so far. I mean, for me, we're doing pretty well. For me, we're doing pretty well. We've got a pretty good number of hearts with a good number of villagers. And then we've got about a third of the villagers that we just don't have a lot with. We'll get there. We'll get there. The further we go, the easier it gets. The more that we cross off the list, then we don't have to concentrate on them anymore. Okay, so we'll just fish. We'll just fish until we get a red snapper. Won't complain about seaweed. I will not complain about seaweed. We need lots of it. that'll be that. We need the red snapper. We may or may not have time to go to Ginger Island today. We need to be trying to go to Ginger Island at every available opportunity and just farming cinder shards to enchant all of our stuff. We are going for perfection. Red snapper. There it is. We're done here. We're done here. We are going for perfection. It's going to help us out to just kind of min-max things a little bit, right? Every chance we can get to make our lives easier, we need to do. So we are going to have to, we're going to have to switch over to the Galaxy Sword once we get those Queen quests. We'll switch over to the Galaxy Sword by making it into an Infinity Blade. We will make it into the Meow Mirror version of the Infinity Blade, so it's nice and cute in our inventory. We'll get Crusader on it so that we can do the mummies. The only one I speedrun to get hearts with is Shane, Marnie, Willie, and Linus. Yes. So you've got like the exact opposite. I tend to get... We all do Linus, of course. But I tend to get Linus, Robin, and Demetrius first because they're all in one spot there. It's been a while since I've done Willie first. But Shane and Marnie is always like one of the last things for me. I just don't go down there. I just don't go down there. Alright. So, I think we said today is indeed one of... Yes, today we need to do that. Today we need to do this. We want that money. We also want to do a Skull Cavern run at some point. But we are making money from the ancient fruit casks, the ancient fruit wine, and this, and that's already totaling about 400,000 or 500,000 a week. I believe that's what our current tally is looking like. While we're over here, we should get a fish. Marnie is so I can get the underwear. Shane's for the blue chicken and to marry him, yes. Willie and Linus to make the fishing easier, yeah. The blue chickens are cool. They are cool. Okay, and let's, we'll get our red snapper, right? That was kind of the whole point of that whole thing. Okay, let me cross off red snapper. Red snapper. Love those special blue chickens. Yes. Do they lay blue eggs? I've never had a blue chicken, honestly. The white chickens lay white eggs and the brown chickens lay brown eggs. Do the blue chickens lay blue eggs? Because if they do, I would replace every single chicken with a blue chicken. They lay white eggs. Well, never mind. I'll stick with my brown chickens. They are pretty, though. They are pretty, and they have that nice curly long tail feather, so that's always neat. Ooh, 18 lava eel roe, 6 legend roe. That's good stuff. That is good stuff. The blobfish roe is one of the more expensive ones. Super cucumber. I think the rest of them are really up glacier fish. I think the rest of them are really kind of equal. It's just the legendaries, and then the blobfish and the super cucumber and lava eel. That's quite expensive. Was hoping they would have been a nice detail, right? I mean, in real life, brown chickens do not necessarily lay brown eggs, and white chickens do not necessarily lay white eggs. So that was already something he was making up. why not make up blue eggs? We do have Easter eggers that lay green and blue eggs. That does exist. We call them Easter eggers here. I'm trying to remember which actual breed lays the blue eggs. There's blue eggs, there's green eggs. There's all kinds of different egg colors. I can't remember all the breeds though. I was always a homestead breed kind of guy. I like my Rhode Island Reds, my Delawares, Barred Rocks, just the very hardy, winter hardy ones that don't need any help. They take care of themselves, they forage well, they eat lots of bugs. And they can survive down to very cold temperatures without taking comb damage. And also the ones, first of all, they have to lay a lot of eggs, right? They have to lay a lot of large-sized or medium-large-sized eggs for me. But they also have to be fairly docile. They can't be attacking me all the time. When the kids were young, we had a couple nightmare chickens that were quite aggressive. So they didn't stick around long. I wasn't a vegetarian then. I'll put it that way. I wasn't a vegetarian yet at that point, so the aggressive chickens did not hang around for long. Alright, we made our money. So let's head out. And we might want to try to come back early-ish. We might want to try to come back early-ish and hit up the saloon, because it is Friday. So we can talk to everyone. Can I ask why you decided to become a vegetarian? Well, middle son had already been a vegetarian for a couple years at that point. He stopped eating meat pretty early on. We had chickens. At one point, we had meat rabbits. And I think, honestly, the meat rabbits, I didn't become a vegetarian immediately. But as a younger man, I had slaughtered hundreds of chickens at local farms. I hunted lots of deer, butchered my own deer. And I think it just, as I got older, it started to bother me more and more. And the meat rabbits, that I think put a stop to it. We had killed dozens of rabbits, and they were just so cute. And they did make good family meals. I can't lie about that. They did make a good family meal. But I just got tired of killing animals, really. That was it. And I wasn't willing to say, I was kind of a stickler, kind of strict with myself. If I'm not personally willing to do it myself, raise the animal and slaughter the animal myself, then I wasn't willing to make someone else do it for me. So that was what ended up swaying me in the end. If I'm not willing to raise the cow and slaughter it myself, then I'm not going to make someone else do it. And the environmental aspect was also a large part of it. We use so much resources to raise and slaughter meat that by replacing that meat with beans or peas in the diet or other protein-producing nuts and seeds, we just reduce the water usage and the land usage by so much, so much. Because a cow is going to take somewhere around, I think it's 12 pounds of food intake to get 1 pound of meat to market. Not to mention the thousands of gallons of water. So But that 12 pounds of food, it's the same food we would eat. Americana chickens are the ones that lay blue eggs. Thank you, P-Bug. Thank you. That's absolutely it. It's Americanas. We call them Easter eggers, but it's Americanas. So, you know, the cows are eating the same food we are going to eat. Corn and soybeans. Everything is corn and soybeans here. And so we can just eat that directly rather than feeding it to them. And it reduces the footprint, you know? So a few different angles of that. Middle son, having been a vegetarian for years at that point, it was not hard to transfer because I'd already been exposed to the diet. Easter eggers here in Arizona also, yeah. Yeah, you are right, though. It's Americanas. That's the breed. Thank you for that, P-Bug. Again, you always come in with the helpful information. Always coming in with that helpful information. How's it growing? What are you doing, Chill? Pondering the big questions. Actually, that is what we were doing. Oh, yeah. Leo ponders the big questions, too. Like, will I find more walnuts on the beach or in the volcano? Life complicated. Chill? Tell me about the place you come from. Your home. There's a town full of people. There's forest, beaches, and mountains. It's like here, but colder. I live on a farm. I think you want to hear about the people, though. There's a town full of people. People. Are there other kids? Yes, there are. I know I'm not actually a bird, Jill. I'm like you. But I don't like thinking about it because I'm so alone. With my bird family, I feel like I belong. But I don't belong. I don't belong anywhere. Oh, here comes Willie. Poor lad. I wonder if there's some way to help. But yes, so I'm what's called an ovo-lacto vegetarian. I absolutely eat the crap out of dairy products and eggs. They are a very large part of my diet. I'm not a vegan. That would restrict any animal products at all. I definitely use dairy and eggs. I have yogurt, I have milk, I have cheese out the wazoo, and I have lots of eggs. And if it weren't for that, I would have to eat so many beans. I don't think my gut could take it, to be honest. And we do the about, I don't know, either every week or every couple weeks, I'll splurge and get some of the ImPondsible meat, the Beyond meat, the meat alternatives. And at this point, they're quite good. At this point, they're so good, in fact, that middle son sometimes won't eat it because it's too much like meat. Ember, blessing to nap for me, gonna catch up on some sleep. Ember, if you're on a couch, on a chair, at the table, on a bus, on a train, or at your desk at work, you have my blessing to nap. It does work. Just close your eyes. Shadow, welcome in, welcome in. Got to reach the 2-month anniversary. Have to lurk, but I am here. Thank you. Thank you, Shadow, for being here for the 2-month anniversary. I do appreciate it. Shadow is now lurking like a champ. Lurking is greatly encouraged. We love lurkers. Do your thing, Shadow. We love you. Alright, so nothing happening here. I'm going to wait. Well, you know what? These other pineapples actually need quite a while before they're mature. So we'll do that. And you know what? The same with the ancient fruit. There's that little section at the bottom that needs to ripen, but it's not terribly close. It's going to be a couple weeks. So we'll just leave it there until the rest come ripe. This way we can make some money in the meantime. Right? That's what we're all about. Let's make some money. And let me see if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not quite. We'll wait for that, and then we'll do a bit of a redesign. We'll put some pathway here. We'll do a bit of a redesign. We'll do more ancient fruit across the bottom. We just want to keep scaling up the ancient fruit, scaling up the kegs, so that we can get to that threshold where we're making about 1 million gold a week or more. We'll check our dig site here for fossils and or panning spots. And then we'll head into the volcano dungeon for a bit. Try to farm some cinder shards. We don't have a hoe, or I would be digging those up. I'm just going to keep leveling our hoe up. I don't think I'm going to take it back until it's fully upgraded. I think I want to save those. Oh, there is a lava lurk there. Whoop, no, don't don't throw prismatic shards at them. Come here, lava lurk. Here we go. Nope, no dragon teeth. There is a lava lurk here. Come on over here. I hate waiting, right? The combat takes so long in the volcano dungeon. Oh, we could just... We could just go over here. There is a cinder shard. There's some more cinder shards. This perfect quiver really does do a good job. Come on back. I'm not seeing much of anything. But I think we just keep moving forward here. I think we go forward to level 5, and one of these days, I will remember to bring the diamonds. That's... No? Okay, where was the switch? I guess we're going backwards. I guess we're not going forwards. Ah, there's the switch. But still, I don't think we're going forwards at this point. It's already 10 p.m. We didn't even get enough cinder shards to do one more enchantment. So that's a bit disappointing. One of these days, we'll actually have a full day to come in here. We did do the row shed, which takes some time. That does take some time, so it's not surprising. Didn't have a lot of time for the volcano dungeon today. Whoops. Panning spot. I did hear it pop back up again. Where did it pop back up? Nowhere I can see. So sometimes it can spawn places where you can't get to it. It can also spawn underneath the trees where you can't see it. Oh well. I don't think I've ever seen it spawn in this little river area though. which is interesting. There is water there, but I don't think I've ever seen a panning spot spawn there. So we'll head back. We'll fish till we pass out. It is getting late. It is getting late. Yes, we are heading back. They can spawn there, but very hard to see. Okay. Just because of the cliff walls. I've never seen one spawn there, and maybe it's that they have and I can't see it. So we should make a bit of money tonight from that row shed, and the kegs should be ready very soon, possibly tomorrow. I'm hoping, I don't know. I don't know if by the end of today's stream we'll have enough for the return scepter. But we'll be close. We'll be close. I want to do the return scepter first, so that we can go straight from the volcano dungeon back to the farm. And then we'll do the Joja parrot for the golden walnuts, so that we can open the queen door and get the queen quests. I'm taking your method, Millie. It works much better if I just call him Mr. Queen. It rolls off the tongue better. I can't say the other thing. It just feels wrong. But Queen, I can say. So yes, absolutely. I'm going with you. I'm on that trend. He's Mr. Queen now. So we just need to open the Queen door so that we can do the Queen quests. And that will get us much further in this challenge, much further in the... oh, there's another golden animal cracker. Much further, much faster. And also, buying the walnuts is going to get us access to our stingray pond. That stingray pond is going to be a big deal for us to have more chances at dragon teeth. We already have enough dragon teeth to make sure we can give the stingrays dragon teeth to get them up to 10 population. At least I think we do. I have at least one, anyway. I have at least one. I know I spent one on a island warp totem for the crafting. Alright, that was 100,000 from the row shed. And only 28 of it was the legend row, so this is starting to come in. It can be anywhere from 60 to 100,000 basically. I've always said Queen. Didn't even know he had a name until later because I wasn't paying attention. So you called him Queen even before you knew. That's funny. That's funny. Neutral Lacte, and we do have our wine here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and harvest the wine first. And then we'll remember to come back in and fill them back up again. Oh, I had missed one. Oh no. All right. On break, Wolfie. Nice, nice. We are slowly but surely making our way up to 2 million gold. That's 60,000 of ancient fruit and 60,000 of strawberry. So slowly making our way up to 2 million gold for our return scepter. Oh, and I'm already carrying, but you can't go backwards. Do I have anything else? No. We'll just throw away that Neptune's glaive. No, we can't. We can't throw away the Neptune's glaive. Okay. So that goes over here in the never going to use that stuff. Oh, over here in the never going to use that stuff. How's it growing, Wolfie? How's it growing? It's an okay day for you? Alright. There we go. We do need to buy some coal from Clint at some point. But right now we're doing okay. We don't really have a bunch of stuff we need to make. We do need to make more kegs. Sent one message and it popped up as 4, so... On here in our chat, it only popped up once in our chat, if that's what you're talking about. Alright. So we'll get the... Oh, we don't have too many more strawberries left. I did pick up the other ones, right? Yes. Wait. No, I only have 3. The, sent it Twitch Discord. What? Rook, he, him, they. Okay. I don't know what Twitch Discord is. Oh, not, wow, no, it only shows up once on my screen. That is odd. That is odd. It only showed up once on my screen. That's nuts. Up, and you've revealed how many acorns you have. Ha 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 ha. Hold on a second. Let me go here. All right. Have a great idea with it. Oh boy. You gonna do the for science? You gonna do your for science for today? Uh-oh, emote spam. Alright, thankfully it's not going to appear as spam on our screens. This honestly might be enough ancient fruit to do the whole thing. I don't even know how many kegs I have. Let me see. I have 143 kegs right now. So this will be more than enough. That's going to be a nice one. That's going to be a nice wine haul here next week. Nice. Nice. We're starting to back up on ancient fruit. Love it. All the mushrooms. Are you taking screenshots as you go? Yes, those mushrooms are really nice. Gotta love those mushrooms. Alright, so we are starting to back up on ancient fruit now. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. We want to be ancient fruit wine only if we can. Okay. So let's do the animals. Mooshake and Moolity have been petted. Tumnus has been petted. And Alan have been petted. We'll do our mayonnaise and then we'll pet our coop animals. Duck Vader has been petted. Sir Exilot has been petted. Hen Solo has been petted. Ribbits has been petted. Chickadee has been petted. Sharptooth has been petted. Nugget has been petted. Lizard has been petted. Quackers has been petted. And Reptar has been petted. All the animals have been petted. So many birds. Good morning, Pickles. Love you. Whoop. I definitely did not miss Pickles Bowl the first time again. We did plant some pomegranate trees so that we always have something that Elliot loves on us at all times. We're going to switch out the pomegranates for peaches. We'll keep the peach trees just because it's a great backup. 49 halfway there, just about. Very close. I think we might be able to get this challenge done before I have to go back to work. So I'm trying. I like this so much. Someone said hello 4 times. Oh, so it's also other people's messages that are going quadruple for you. It's not just your own. I'm glad you're having a good time. I wonder what has caused this bug. I wonder. Yeah, no, I think he's having too much fun with it to try to get rid of it. I think he doesn't want it to go away. What do we got? Driftwood for the anchovies. Oh, that's right. Today's a festival day. Well, thankfully, we can just skip right over the... we can skip right over the town. That's 10 taro root and a mango. We need to finish Ginger Island to get that mango. Shannon is back. Welcome back. I hope your nap was relaxing and you absorbed some love from us while you rested. Excuse me. We need 3 driftwood for the anchovies. Well napped. Nice. Oh, you've already tried the refresh. Okay. I thought you were just letting it ride because you enjoyed it. Driftwood. We're happy. That's right. I did give you 3 driftwood. How about that? Okay, so I think we do go back. And we try to complete another enchantment to get shaving on our axe. And then we come back for the festival. I think I'll have to delete the app and reinstall it, but honestly I like this better anyways. Can't miss someone's message like this. Well, except for if it, it's spamming the chat. So you may end up missing someone. Darn it, I missed Elliot. If you like it, then is it truly anything wrong with it? So many discords. Yes. Yes, it is. Discord is a lot. Oh, Shannon had that happen. How did you fix it? Just clear the cache on the app, maybe? Nothing going on here. I think he's having a good time with it, though. We'll check the dig site, and then we'll head up to the volcano dungeon. Cleared the cache on the app already. So Shannon fixed it with just restarting the app. Yeah, sounds like a reinstall. Oof. Still say I'd like this better. Alright. We only need a few cinder shards to do one more enchantment, and I think that's all I'm really worried about doing first. To be fair, I guess I don't mind having to kill these magma sprites. because there is that monster eradication goal. We did get a journal scrap. Okay. That was not enough. There's more over there, though. Could just be Discord. So wait, I'm confused. You can use Twitch in Discord? Alright, we at least have enough for one. So we'll go do one, and we'll just see what happens. Oh, the exit was a wraparound. That was an interesting one. Oh, whoops. I'm just not paying attention. I'm paying attention to chat and walking right by. Half asleep brain here. Me too, me too. Alright, let's put the axe on. Oh, we don't need to put those on. We just do it. Okay, did we get it? Shaving. There we go. There we go. Yes, Wolfie is an emote collector, an emote connoisseur, if you can. There's our shaving on our axe, so that should help alleviate our wood issues. Same, I think I kept restarting the app until it was fixed. Okay. It's only 3 p.m. I think we just do some panning at the dig site until we go back for the festival. I think that's it. We go ahead and we do some panning at the dig site. I don't see anything here yet. Hoarding emotes is fun, right? There's some cool emotes out there. Up, there we go. I did hear it go. Have an idea, and it is loud and clear. Okay, let's go. I thought I heard it pop, but I don't see it. Fish till we pass. Oh, right, but I only see one, and only one has been redeemed. So we're not gonna have that. Have a few good ones, but they are other channels. One's not my own. Shannon also redeemed a fish until we pass out. Okay, up to 18, up to 19. All right, we good? Yeah, towards the end of the challenge, I will have to turn that off so that you guys haven't spent acorns on things that aren't going to happen. Weapon enchantments, tool enchantments. I think we're either going to do master or preserving on the fishing pole. Pizza emote, nice. Nice. All right. I think I'm going to take Millie's strategy and just do this. What? You still have to stand in a very special spot. I have boop the sheep, boop the sheep. Nice. Which one's that? Curly. I think I heard one. No. We'll head back for the festival soon enough. A TP emote. Yeah, there's a lot of funny ones out there, for sure. But you gotta pay. You gotta pay the money. Man, it is still hard to hit that. Patrick, nice. I'm just going to do this. There we go. And we will head back to the festival in a little bit. I think the festival doesn't start until 10 p.m., so we've got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Although not a lot of inventory space. Oh, I see a panning spot. Whoops. Oh, well that was a bit of a letdown. Yes, that's a shadow emote. Oh, and it's back. Fossilized spine, that is a good one. And fossilized tail, that's also a good one. We'll turn those in. Oh, and I just heard it again. Okay. See, the panning at the dig site can provide a lot of stuff. Spine, tail. Now we just need the head of both and a bat. Let's get the hint. Have you found any golden coconuts? It's rumored that many interesting things can be found inside of them. That's the whole hint I'm going to get. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and look it up because I don't really care. Archaeologist office. I just want this done. Where do I find the answers to the questions? No, not the museum. Archaeologist. Not that either. Professor Snail. Professor Snail in the island field office. There we go. The purple flowers is 22. The starfish is 18. I had it backwards. Win with the birds. The birds are very cute. Both Shadow and Millie did a wonderful job on Fred and Ginger. Okay, we got a golden walnut. Ready to report. 18 starfish. Golden walnut. Okay. That was those. Let's check on if we have any more panning spots here. We'll do this for a little while. The festival doesn't start until 10 p.m. Was about to continue my own emote, but my pencil's dead. Oh, I've been hearing that a lot. This one just stays near the bottom. The tail. I've had so many of the tails, but I need the rib. I need the skeletal rib, and I also need the head. Back to work, sad face emoji. Well, have a great day anyway, Wolfie. Wolfie is now lurking like a champ. Lurking is greatly encouraged. We love lurkers. Do your thing, Wolfie. We love you. I think the resort is 20. I've gotten a lot of walnuts. I think I've gotten more than 5 walnuts from fishing. But I don't know. That may have been my 5th. Another spine. I just need the head and the snake head and the bat. We'll just throw that away. We'll clean up a little bit here. I don't need the skeletal tail anymore. Definitely don't need more frozen tears. Okay. And we'll just head on back. We'll head on back for the festival. Just have a final look for more panning spots. Nope. If fishing in Ginger Island, mostly trash, I wouldn't say so. Where I was there at the dig site, there's not really any spot where it's far enough from shore. Yeah, it's 20. There's not really any spot where it's far enough from shore to reduce the amount of trash you get. Like out here, you can fish very normally. At the dig site, the distance from land is so short that there's always going to be a lot of trash. But the whole point of staying at the dig site is just for those panning spots. Alright, now we are at the festival. We're at the Spirits Eve festival, and there is an ad break coming up. So I'm just going to leave this here, and what I'll do, I'll turn the game volume up a little bit. Panning spots, panning spots. Did I say panic spots? Panning spots. There is an ad break coming up. Anyone that is not currently subscribed, please turn down your volume now. I know I can be a bit quiet. I know the ads can be a bit loud. I don't want them coming in hot and blowing out your eardrums. I'm going to be taking a break as well. You're not going to miss anything. I'm going to get up. I'm going to refill my tea. I am going to go get the birds. The birds are going to be coming in for the last bit here. So go ahead and turn down your volume now. The ads are coming in 10 seconds. And I will see you guys in a couple minutes. All right. We've got a couple seconds left on the ad break, but we are here. We are back. The birds are here. Fred is already settling into a nap just 30 seconds after being wheeled out. They're being very cute. They are being very cute today. Alright, the ad break should be over for everyone, so we can get back into it. Fred and Ginger have joined us. I've refilled my tea. And I will turn the game volume back to where it was, I think. I've got to get some better method of doing that. I think the slider is not the most accurate. Alright, so let's chat everyone up. And I'll see, we do want any recipe we can get. I don't think I have that rare crow yet. I'm not sure about whether we need the rare crows for perfection or not. I can't remember. Birds Shannon says hi. Right on cue, Snowy starts chirping loudly. She knows we're here. So I'm just going to chat everybody up for the friendship points. We'll do the maze for the... it's either going to be a golden pumpkin or a prize ticket, and I can't remember. Can't remember which. Can't go that way. We'll just chat everyone up. Just for the points. We do need to get to full with everyone, so festivals are a great chance to prevent decay, if nothing else. Hey, Elliot. O pitiful wretch, in what fetid grotto lies your kingdom? In other words, hey, where you from? Sometimes one must stare into the abyss to stir a languid muse. This was what I didn't really want to live with. All the deep thoughts with Elliot. But we're going to have to get used to it. We are going to have to get used to it. Alright, I don't know if I want to... I guess we can make it a point to make sure we talk to everyone. What's up, Harvey? Haley. Decide who... Yes, it's Elliot. Because he likes the most... it's not there. He likes the most fish-related, ocean-related things. So, we went down through the list, and it turned out to be Elliot. I was thinking Sebastian for the sashimi and frog eggs, but Elliot likes or loves lobster, tom kha soup, which has shrimp in it, and oh my gosh, something else I've already forgotten. Let me get that back up. I need to memorize this. Crab cakes, lobster, squid ink, and tom kha soup. So he does love the most ocean-related things. Wasn't sure I missed it whilst I had you in the car and very quiet either. Yeah. He does love the most ocean-related things, so it had to be Elliot. He also lives at the ocean already, so the beach farm is not that different from his home. So sadly, Willie is not an option, but Elliot is the best current option that exists. So that's what we're doing. And I would like to reiterate, I am only doing it because we have to. I did want this to be a bachelor run. I'm only doing it because we have to. If it wasn't for the perfection, we need the 14 heart spouse. I think this part is a that's the ruse. really wanted Willie to be an option because he already has some of the dialogue already. Man, woman after my own heart, yes. Millie, we can divorce him after we get Star Drop and it won't affect perfection. I think you're right. I think we just need the Star Drop. But we also need him to be maximum hearts, right? If we do divorce him, then we will need to erase his memory and get him back up to maximum hearts again. So really, it should just be, we'll just keep him. We'll keep him. We did get the prize ticket. And we're ready to go. Yeah, because we would have to divorce him. Will divorcing them drop their hearts? Yes, absolutely it does. We'll have to divorce him and then erase his memory and then get him back up to maximum hearts. So I'd rather just, I think, just keep the spouse at that point. Okay, what do we still have? We have a rare crow, which we can just throw up here with the other spooky one. We have some fish, which we didn't have any blue discus saved, so I might as well save it. We already have a blue discus pond. Professor has subscribed. Thank you. Thank you for the subscription, Professor. Thank you for the lurk. I do appreciate you being here. That's very sweet of you. The work and lurk. Let's see. Egg salad is quote 6. Lurk while you do paperwork. Egg salad. Alright, so we'll clean this up. We'll put the fossilized spine there. Also the books. We are hoarding the books. We may eventually want them for something. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know. We may want them for something. So let's go fish till we pass out. We don't have much time left. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Really testing me immediately here. Come on. It's actually being quite challenging. Oh, you know what we don't have right now? We don't have our treasure hunters on. Now, where did I put those? That's actually a good reason not to sell. That's actually a good reason not to sell gold bars, is to just use them to make sure we always have 2 treasure hunters on. I want those golden animal crackers. Speaking of which, I have a spare one now. I did save one. I wanted to save one for the stingray pond, but now I have another one. So we should put that on the blobfish. I think all of our, whoops, I should have got that treasure chest. I think all of our legendaries already have a golden animal cracker. So now we can start focusing on which ones are the most valuable. I think the lava eel also already has one. So then it would be the blobfish, and the super cucumber would also need a golden animal cracker. To try to start maximizing our income. I definitely want to save one for the stingray pond though. I want to always have a golden animal cracker ready and waiting for that stingray pond, so that if they ever do give us a dragon tooth, it'll be 2 dragon teeth instead. Already mega rich? Not yet. Not yet. That was only 100,000 from our wine for the week. We need 2 million for the return scepter, just shy of 1 million. It's going to be like 800,000 for the steel hose ready, 800,000 or so for the Joja Parrot walnuts, and then 10, not thousand, yes, 800,000, and then 10 million for the golden clock. And in the meantime, we need to be buying coal and bombs. So I don't consider myself mega rich just yet. If that's not rich, I'm broke. I would say we'd be mega rich after we get the golden clock, and then we have all the money we want. But we'll spend, after the golden clock, we'll still be spending a few million on the community upgrades, no matter what. We will do the community upgrades. It's not part of perfection, but I'm not ending the game until we have all of them done. Don't think you've ever made it to more than 5 figures. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of just an average day for us. You know, it'll be pretty soon here. We will be averaging more than 100,000 gold a day. There will be some days that are 300,000, some days that are 0. We're already kind of at that point. We've got our ancient fruit ready in the greenhouse. That's good. I think I've been pretty good with the Queen of Sauce recipes. It is a bad luck day today. I think I've been pretty good with the Queen of Sauce recipes so far. I think I have gotten everything off the TV. In year 3, which is coming up soon, I think we get access to the cookbook from the bookseller, and that will scrub out anything left that we haven't got yet. Marlon found us face down last night. Okay, we're ready to start our day. It is Sunday. We might want to head to the desert and just get everything we need. We'll eventually, but I keep forgetting to sell things, have the automate mod so it goes from chest to item and back to chest. And also the hoarding behavior, right? The hoarding behavior is just something the game conditions you to do. Alright, Mooshake and Moolity have been petted. Tumnus has been petted. Alan and Alan have been petted. Ribbits has been petted. Hen Solo has been petted. Sir Exilot has been petted. I keep getting Sir Exilot. Duck Vader has been petted. Lizard has been petted. Quackers has been petted. Nugget has been petted. Reptar has been petted. I already got that one. Sharptooth has been petted. Who have I missed? Reptar, Lizard. I got everybody. Okay. Pickles has been petted. Love you, Pickles. Alright, we've got a pike quest today. We do indeed have a only keep one of everything I need for bundles, then sell the rest if I don't need it, at least early game. Yeah, with this particular run, we have been hoarding absolutely everything because of the fish quests. And even without the fish quests, you know, somebody will ask for some random item at some point, so it's always good to save at least a couple of every single item in the game. The game absolutely conditions you to hoard things, because they're going to ask for a fish that's not in season, or a fruit or a vegetable that's not in season. Two largemouth bass. Do I have two largemouth bass? I do not. We are going to have to go fish those out of the lake. We are going to have to go fish those out of the lake for that one. other quests? I don't see any so far. I hear Robin is still working. Good job, Robin. Good job. Thank you for your hard work and effort. Alright, no new quests. I already know what those are. 10 taro root and a mango. Whew, that is a lot of row. That is a lot of row. Yes, we are going to have to do some lake fishing today to get that, to get those largemouth bass. There's been actually a lot of fish requesting other fish. That came as a bit of a surprise. That came as a bit of a surprise. Want to learn how to actually fish? You want to learn how to fish? Play Flappy Bird. The fishing minigame here is just a PC version of Flappy Bird. That's all it is. It can be a bit difficult sometimes, but I feel like it's an easy version of Flappy Bird. Gus's favorite omelet. Oh, in real life. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I see. I see. I used to enjoy fishing. I did. I used to enjoy fishing. It's a nice way to just get yourself outside. Exactly. Get yourself outside by a lake or a body of water. But, you know, you don't have to fish for that. You can just take a book and a blanket, and it serves the same purpose. Bring a little picnic. There's one. You don't need to fish. You can come up with other excuses to get yourself out by a lake. Picnic with a bottle of wine. Just a book and a blanket. Oh, that was fast. How about that? See, no matter where you are on the map, the return scepter is going to save you at least a half an hour every time. This largemouth bass looks delicious. Thank you. You are welcome. You are welcome. Alright, let's head over. We're going to walk by Lewis's for the prize ticket. It's finding the time with work because I have to sleep most morning, then travel most evening. Believe me, I know. I know. I worked night shift for years, and I've always worked long shifts. 3 weeks off after Monday. Nice, nice. Alright. Still really just looking for star drop teas, I think, to be fair. I don't know that I need that much of anything else. The one thing I do like about long shifts is a lot of the times it'll be 3/12s or 4/10s a week. Having more than 2 days off a week is really nice. I'm always willing to work 10 or 12 hour days if it means I get an extra day off. I would rather work 40 hours in 3 days than in 5 days. I'm going to try and get affiliate in that time, but who knows if I will. If you put your mind to it, I'm sure you can do it. It's just having the time and the energy to be able to focus, you know? It's hard. But you've gotta put your focus and your energy into it to learn. Really, it's about learning. Shifts can go from 5 to 12. Yeah, I prefer the long shifts just because it means fewer days a week. because no employers here like to pay overtime. So, you know, they're not gonna work you 80 hours. They would have to pay overtime then. The views I need now have the followers just need. I need just but the view shift. That did not come across well. I don't know. But I do know what you're talking about. You need the four streams with 3 average viewers. That was what held me back as well. But you'll get there. We'll get you there. Alright, let's go get some cinder shards. And, oh! I need that for the museum. Nice. Nice. Yeah. No, that was me as well. I think that's pretty much everyone. No, what is going on? I think that's the hardest one for everyone, pretty much. Because when you're first starting out, you're talking to yourself most of the time, you know? I'm not seeing... Oh, there's some. There's some. And you just gotta keep doing that, you know? I think I didn't get started into making shorts and posting on YouTube and stuff until much later. But if you already have a TikTok and an Instagram and such, then you want to get started making clips and posting them there. It will help a lot. It'll help you get there a lot faster. I did not really figure that stuff out until later. But it has helped. It has helped. I've gotten a few people come in from TikTok or Instagram and say, hey, I saw your short and wanted to come check it out. Orphideity was one of those as well. And they've been back pretty frequently. We've enjoyed having them. Have a YouTube account but not a TikTok? Well, there you go. You've at least got something. I still didn't bring the, hey Fred. Hey Fred. Hey Fred, you like this music? Do you like this music? I forget what I was going on about. Oh, there is a button here. I forgot the diamonds, that's what I was going to say. Forgot the diamonds again. I am not seeing any... Oh no, there's more. There's at least one more button that I have to push. Bio Becky, welcome in, welcome in. It's good to see you in here. How's it growing? Lurking while working? Just want to point out that I love the shorts that various streamers, YouTubers make. That will bring me to a channel for more. Yes, absolutely. That's what I was giving Shannon some advice on. I didn't start it until much later. But it does help. It absolutely does help. People get to see what spending time with you might look like without having to actually spend time to figure it out. And I know, I mean, I like to watch a preview of a movie before I spend 2 hours watching the movie, right? That's what the shorts are doing. I can have 4 to 5 12-hour shifts depending on the count team. Oh wow, so you do get that overtime. Do they pay in the UK? Do they pay time and a half for the overtime like they do here? Thank you, Becky, for dropping in. I do appreciate it. And thank you for the lurk. Don't really have funny moments or anything worth clipping. Shannon, you've been here for so many hours of my streaming. You do realize most of it is incredibly boring, right? It is almost entirely boring. I do 6 hours a day to find 1 or 2 good 30-second clips. But that's part of the point of what I'm doing, though, right? I want, when I'm looking for a streamer, I'm looking for 2 things. I'm either looking to go have a raunchy, hilarious, good time that's exciting and fun and full of laughter, or I'm looking for someone to put on in the background while I take a nap. Becky, soothing is the word I would use thanks to your voice. Thank you. Thank you. That's very nice of you. I appreciate that. But that is exactly what I'm going for. I'm looking for either a place to have a fun time when I'm awake or a thing to put on in the background while I take a nap. And I'm not a very exciting person, so I'm trying to create that content that I would want to find where I'm going to put it on and go to sleep. So it doesn't make for a ton of great shorts, that's for sure, but I can find them here and there. I'm sure, Shannon, if you do go back over your VODs, you absolutely can find a couple 30-second shorts here and there. We sit on minimum wage, no night premium, no time and a half. So you guys don't have overtime laws in the UK? Yes, you absolutely do need to learn how to do clips. It's just a fact of life here. I didn't like it either. I tried to resist. But, sitting here for hours, talking to myself, which I do, and that's fine. It doesn't really bring people in as much. Like I was saying, if I'm going to go spend a lot of money these days to watch a movie in theaters, I want to watch the preview first. I don't want to go spend money on a ticket if I haven't seen the preview. So that's what the clips do. They show people what they should expect to see when they come to one of your streams, and that way they already know what they're looking for, So it really does help. Not laws per se, but a lot of companies do pay time and a half on bank holidays, Sundays, night premiums, just not ours. That's interesting. That the good old US of A actually has some worker protections that you guys don't have. That's surprising to me. There's some more cinder shards over here. Looks like we are going to get another chance at an enchantment here today. And we are almost there, so I'm just going to keep going. We're going to stay in here. Oh, we have 62 cheese. How about that? We'll just keep going. We'll get a few more cinder shards. Maybe we'll get 2 enchantments. Right now, I think probably we're looking at enchanting our pickaxe, maybe. It's either the pickaxe or it's the fishing pole, which it'll probably be the fishing pole, to be honest. We use that much more than we use the pickaxe. But enchanting the pickaxe would get us through this volcano dungeon faster. All of the rocks in the volcano dungeon take an extra hit. We get paid less than the companies we go in and count for, but there's also no bonus for being good at your job. We're financially punished because what takes us 5 hours can take a different team 8 to 9. They make more money for being worse at their job. That's pretty universal. When it's paid by the hour, not by the job. That's pretty universal. There's like almost a formula that you have to do. How good at my job should I be, right? When you know you're not going to get paid more for performing better, but you also need to be just good enough to keep it. Oh, we got a golden walnut and a golden coconut. All right. So we did only get one enchantment. So we will go for the... We're hoping for... What was it called? Preserving, I think. Get more rest time. If you're the best, you deserve to be recognized. Yeah, that's universal. That's universal. They don't care. They don't care. What did we get? We got preserving. Nice. Nice. So there's a 50% chance to not use up our bait and our tackle, I think was what it was. Preserving, 50% chance to not consume bait and tackle. So our stuff will last basically twice as long, theoretically speaking. Okay. Still looking for that the lucky rings so that we can combine our rings. And I'll do that again. I'll just swing back by the dig site before we go back home. Although they did finally listen, and I'm not doing a lot of the heavy lifting at the moment, so my back's healing nicely. That's good news. Have not repulled it this week. Can take a deep breath without hurting. That's great news. You got to take care of that back. No panning spots. No panning spots at the dig site, so we'll go ahead and head back to the farm, clear out our bags, and fish till we pass out. How many walnuts do I have? 15. I'm getting close. Getting close. I do want to get that resort built so that I can get that stingray. That is the huge goal right now. Millie, there's a hack where you enchant it and click the shards and hold them that way. You have infinity of shards. Don't know exactly how to explain, but there's a YouTube video if you're interested. Nope, no cheating. Nope. Not me. I am not, in fact, interested. Thank you, though. Thank you for offering. But I'm not interested in any duping or cheating type of stuff. We're going to do this the right way. We're going to get it done. It will take some time, but we will get it done. Told him if I didn't take it easy, I'd have to take time off work. Right. Okay, we did already break some golden coconuts. If we continue to break golden coconuts, we will eventually get a mango tree and a banana tree. So we do need to be chopping down those coconut trees on Ginger Island. It's not cheating, it's using the tools available or exploiting the bugs. Right, it's the exploiting the bugs part that is, in fact, cheating. That is definitely cheating. Okay, so that's one more. Then we just need the rib and the golden tablet, and we're good to go. So we will have the museum complete in short order. We will have that complete very soon. And we'll get the friendships soon enough as well. Didn't even know there were bugs. There absolutely are. I haven't encountered many of them during my playtime. Not many at all. It's been basically bug-free for me. Although we did moonwalk across the floor there yesterday for a while. That was interesting to watch. Alright, so now we can do this and we won't use up our treasure hunters as quickly now. Yeah, no, I'm not big on exploits. I don't like doing the exploits. I want to play the game. I want to be challenged by it. I want it to be a challenge. I don't want to do the cheats. I would definitely be willing to use the UI info suite type stuff where it will show me more information that the game already has. The game already has that information. What's the luck for today? How much experience do I have? Whose birthday is it today? You know, that type of information. I wouldn't consider that cheating. Or like the, I can't remember what it was called. There is a mod that basically shows you the wiki entry for an item inside the game, so that you don't have to alt-tab out to the wiki to look for something. That would definitely be a useful one. You can just mouse over an item and it'll tell you all the info you need to know. But I don't really like the ones that make it feel like cheating or exploiting. I can understand a large segment of the population with the erasing the fishing minigame. I get that. A lot of people have never liked fishing minigames. I have always liked fishing minigames. In some of the video games that I've played, they've been pretty unsatisfying. But over 40 years of gaming, there have been quite a few that have been kind of fun. I like this one. I think this one is a well-designed fishing minigame. The Palea one is a pretty well-designed fishing minigame. I like that one. Oh, there is our pass out. My brain is proper missing words out of sentences today. Sorry if things aren't making any sense. Looks a bit my dyslexia is bad today. No worries. I'm catching it. I'm catching what you're trying to say. See, some days we are going to have, that's 2,000 gold. Some days we are going to have not very much income. Other days it's going to be hundreds of thousands of gold. And let me go ahead and fix the fishing pass outs. Down to 18. That's a normal amount of money. That's a very low amount of money. For late year 2, that's a very low amount of money for me. Anyway, we are going to need to cut some hay at some point. Oh, it is almost 11 o'clock, so we're going to go ahead. We'll do our little farm tour here. We'll see if it sounds like Robin has probably finished this. Yes, Robin has finished that. So we will adjust our counter. We are now at 50. We're at 50 out of 101, so we're just below halfway there. Just below halfway there. It's looking good. It's looking very good. We'll send these across the other way, and we'll keep them going. So I'll take my screenshot here. And we'll look for a friend. We'll look for a friend to send you off to while I'm on my lunch break. Boy, not much to choose from. I tell you what. How about this one time we don't raid out to anybody? There's not much to choose from on my list. Could spend every minute listening to you. It's hard to find someone with such a soothing voice. Plus the community here is next level. I completely agree. The community here is next level. Everyone is so nice and kind. They've been such a pleasure to spend time with. But I'm just going to go ahead and end this and take my lunch break. I've been raiding Wade Lady and Simon Says so much lately. I think I'm just going to sign off of here. I don't want to annoy them. So I'll thank you guys. Thank you for chilling with me. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for keeping me company. I appreciate you. I'm going to take an hour for lunch and then I'll be back. Love you folks.